Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another day of Health Matters. Today, we'll be making an attempt on what hypertension actually is. What is hypertension? Now, before looking at what hypertension is, I would like to let us know what is known as blood pressure. Now, when the heart pumps blood through the arteries, the blood puts pressure on the artery walls. And this is known as blood pressure. And of course, it's a normal occurrence. Every day, we experience blood pressure carrying nutrients to all of the organs of the body. Now, hypertension or high blood pressure is a different thing altogether. It could come as a result of narrowing of the blood vessels, as a result of unhealthy fat deposits along the blood vessels. Now, hypertension is the effect of an underlying condition or medication. That means it could come as a result of illness. It could equally come as a result of drugs intake. Now, it is a long-term medical condition in which the blood pressure in the arteries is persistently raised. Now, high blood pressure or hypertension may not have any noticeable symptoms, but if unattended to, it could bring about a serious health problems, such as heart attack and stroke. Now, let us look at some of the reasons for hypertension. What are the things that could be responsible for hypertension? Number one, stress. When you allow yourself to be troubled that much, it could bring about an increase of the pressure of blood on the walls of the arteries. Obesity, oversize of one's state, of one's body, could equally bring about it. Diabetes is a case that is known to bring about hypertension. Unhealthy diet can bring about an increase of unhealthy fat deposit along the blood vessels. Then alcohol consumption, smoking, age, heredity, and of course, excess salt in our diet bring about an increase in blood pressure. Now, blood pressure is measured with numbers. We have the upper number, which is known as the systolic, and then the lower one, which is diastolic. Now, if your systolic is less than 120 and the diastolic is less than 80, then of course your blood pressure is healthy. Now, one can have an elevated blood pressure if the systolic increases to between 120 and 129 and the diastolic a little bit less than 80. Then one can have stage 1 hypertension. That is when you have the systolic rising up to 130 to 139, and then the diastolic around 80 to 89. Then stage 2 hypertension is a case where you have your systolic at 140 or higher, and the diastolic at 90 or higher. Then one can have a case of hypertension crisis when the systolic stands at 180 and above, and the diastolic at 120 and above. This is a case of crisis. Okay? Now, what could be some of the complications, some of the main complications? Number one is the complication that has to do with the brain. Cerebrovascular accident, that is stroke. One can experience confusion, headache, and even convulsion. Then, of course, elevated sugar levels. One of the complications. Then we have hypertensive retinopathy. The retina of the eye could suffer what is known as hypertensive retinopathy. And then, of course, the one that is related to the heart, myocardial infarction, that is heart attack. Hypertensive cardiomyopathy, that is heart failure. Now, what about the one that's related to the kidney? Hypertensive nephropathy, chronic renal failure. Now, you discover that when one is suffering from high blood pressure and it is not bothered about it, it could affect 5 major organs. That is the brain, the eye, the heart, the kidney, and of course, the blood. So it is very important for us to know some of the signs, some of the symptoms that could show to us that one is actually suffering from high blood pressure. When you have a persistent headache, shortness of breath, nosebleeds, flushing, dizziness, chest pain, visual changes, these symptoms need immediate medical attention. For some persons, when they experience, for instance, headache, they just go to take drugs. But that may not just be what you need. That is why it is very important for us to go to know the root cause of any health challenges that you are experiencing. You don't just have headache and then you go to rush Panadol or paracetamol. No, it is not right. It could just be a sign or a symptom of a more serious illness inside of you. So, sometimes there may not be any symptom. But waiting for symptoms to appear is deadly. You don't need to wait. The best way to know if you are suffering from hypertension is to get regular blood pressure readings. And that is why it is good for us to consult. Go to the hospital to check your blood pressure. You can even get the apparatus with you that will enable you know your blood pressure. It is always very, very important for us to check our blood pressure. Now, what can we do to arrest this? To arresting high blood pressure or to prevent high blood pressure, you must have to lose weight. If you are overweight, you can lose weight to lower blood pressure. Then you can quit smoking. Smoking also is very, very dangerous to sound health. It could equally bring about high blood pressure. You just have to quit smoking. And then start eating healthy diets, that which include more fruits, vegetables, and low dairy free products. Reduce the amount of sodium in your daily diet, like salt, to reduce the high blood pressure. Adults should try to limit the sodium more. Then start regular aerobic exercise, such as brisk walking at least 30 minutes a day or many days in a week. Alcoholics should limit their alcohol to 2 drinks a day for men or 1 drink for women. But it will be very ideal if you can stop it outrightly, because alcohol does not favor sound health. Then reduce the stress you are taking every day by changing your expectation. Think about problems under your control and make solutions to solve it. Try knowing your major stress reasons. Relax, be calm, and to activities you enjoy. Attend to activities you enjoy. It is very, very important. Relax, be calm, attend to activities you enjoy. Okay? Now, let us look at one very important aspect, and that is Forever Living products to the rescue. It's very, very important for us to know this, that as we move on every day, a lot of things that need to be given to the body from the outside can hardly be gotten that will help support healthy blood pressure. And so we introduce these amazing products: the aloe vera gel, the cardio health, the Arctic Sea omega-3, and then, of course, the garlic thyme. Now, why do we need the aloe vera gel? To enable us experience healthy blood pressure. The aloe vera gel, number 1, is very rich in vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, and folic acid. It helps to nourish the entire organs, all of the various cells in the body to get nourished through the use of aloe vera gel. It reduces inflammation. It helps to boost immune system. It is very rich in essential fatty acids and amino acids. It is rich in minerals such as calcium, potassium, sodium, iron, chromium, magnesium, manganese, copper, zinc. It also helps to improve gut health. It increases also the absorption of nutrition during the digestive process. The aloe vera gel helps to cleanse from the body, the entire system, all of the organs of the body, every unhealthy element inside the body. So the aloe vera gel, as a cleanser, is a must take. You must take the aloe vera gel to cleanse your body of every unhealthy deposit. Then we'll talk about the cardio health. The cardio health is a product that I love so much. This is mine. I love taking the cardio health, but this is one product that can help to empower the heart. Okay? Now, the cardio health supports healthy homocysteine levels. It helps to supply coenzyme Q10 to promote efficient cell function, efficient metabolism, and provide heart-healthy antioxidants. It helps reduce the risk of atherosclerosis. It improves the condition of the blood vessels, and of course, the cardiac muscle. Then number 3, products that can help us maintain healthy blood pressure is the Forever Arctic Sea Omega-3. Forever Arctic Sea Omega-3 help to improve cardiovascular health. It enhances immune response. It helps support joint function and mobility. It helps to maintain proper vision. It improves brain and memory function. It's a mood booster. It helps prevent skin wrinkling and also helps reduce bad cholesterol in the blood vessels. So with the Arctic Sea, you'll be able to mop off anything that could bring about narrowing of the blood vessels. And when that is done, one can experience healthy blood pressure. Because one thing that brings about hypertension is the narrowing of the blood vessels. The narrowing of the blood vessels. The Arctic Sea can help mop off anything that could bring about the narrowing of the blood vessel. And then we talk about the garlic thyme. That is the number 4 product that is very important for a healthy blood pressure. But the garlic thyme can take care of so many problems. It can take care of cold, cough, TB, asthma, acne, eczema, arthritis, gout, blood clot. But most importantly, it helps to boost our immune system and empower healthy blood pressure. Healthy blood pressure. And it can help against stroke. Very, very important product. Now, these 4 products I just mentioned, number 1, the aloe vera gel is a must-take. It's a natural cleanser. And then, of course, the cardio health will empower the heart muscles to function at optimal level. Then we'll talk about the Arctic Sea Omega-3 that cleanses the blood vessels of every unhealthy fat deposit. And then, of course, mention this, that is the garlic thyme, which empowers a healthy blood pressure. Now, with Forever supplements combined with a healthy diet, lifestyle habits, and exercise, we can experience an amazing, optimal health. Okay? As we round up this presentation, my advice to us is to like and share this Zoom presentation with your friends. You may never tell that with this video, some persons out there will come out of the challenges associated with high blood pressure. Thank you for listening.